everybody, it's Pam from Nana's Crafting Cottage, back with you again. I wanted to just come out and do a quick video doing a share of and a flip through of the latest paper bag journal that I did. I promised I would show you that when it was finished. I did do the last of it in slow time on my own, and so wanted to show that to you. Also, I want to share what I will be starting to work on in our next video, so hopefully you'll join me for that as well. Okay, welcome everybody, both new and current subscribers. I'm so glad that you're here, and I hope you continue following on with the next project. Anyway, this is my grungy paper bag journal. There's the front cover. And here's the back. Now, some of this we did together, some of it we did not. This we did do together. And here is one of the journal cards in the front pocket, and it's just packaging paper on the back that's wrinkled and distressed with scorched timber ink. I used scorched timber throughout the entire journal. Okay, here's how I did the spine. Just with fabric, coffee dyed fabric underneath, and then like doily, part of a doily. Okay, and then it's just, I did a couple signatures in it, and I just left those pretty well blank. I did put a few things here and there, but not a whole lot. And I just added papers in for writing or for photos. Here's one little project that I did last year with wax seal, and decided to put that on the page. Had it floating around, ready to be used. Here's the next page that we did together. Here's the tag for it. Go. This was a fun one. I wouldn't mind doing another one like this. Here's one of the pages that I did on my own. It's made from a junk mail envelope, only I used mica for the cover of it instead of the cellophane that was in the envelope. I just peeled it off and put this in it. Put some eyelets in and tied it so that it would come down here, and up on either side, and then tied. Just something different. Oops, sorry for the light. This project here we did together. That was the very first one, I believe. And this is the one with the really neat letter inside. I'll just leave it right there. I just left it there because I like it. And here's the next page that I did on my own. This is a digital pocket from Crafty Cat USA on Etsy, and here's part of that kit too. She has several kits with really neat digitals in them, so you'll have to go check her out. And then here's some more of that digital from her. And I happen to have these tags that were already distressed, and so I just covered them on the back with some scrap, and I did some grit paste on here and colored it with vintage photo, and then went over it a little bit with the scorched timber. And then here's some more of the tatting that my grandmother made. I thought that would be fitting right there. And then this opens up. This is an old envelope underneath. It was just a plain envelope, so I just used it. Have some fabric that I stitched on and then grunged up with the scorched timber. And this is Places of the Past digital from Amy at Crafty Cat USA. And then I had this other tag that was already distressed, covered it on the back, and put that in. And then this one we did together not long ago. It was for the 50 stack challenge, and it was puzzle piece. And then I have some more paper, and I just added things here and there, not a whole lot. This is when I was playing with the foil that I get from Dollar Tree in a little jar, and that's how much is in a little tiny jar. It really expands. But I was kind of messing around with it and decided to put that in there because it was grungy looking. And more of the coffee dyed or tea dyed papers. This is a project that I did last year, and it's just some acetate that I cut the holes in with my little cinch, and then did some stitching after I decorated it. And more tea dye paper, and back here I have another project done the same way, only when I color the acetate, I do it with the alcohol inks. And then this is the last project that we did just the other day, and it was a 50 stack challenge, and it was the prompt rust. There, and then I just covered on the back. Actually, I didn't even cover it. I just left it the brown cardstock, the craft cardstock. And then I made this into a pocket. This was a flap here of the paper bag, but I decided to make it a tuck spot. And this is old vintage papers that I put down back here. And that fits in there just perfect, right to there. And then in the back, there's the other journal card that I did. Oh, and I put some of the sticky webbing on here, and this Rops Farmer's Reckoner. This is part of a Rops book, so I thought that would be fitting to have a page from that type of book, which is, I'll show it to you. It's right here, Rops Commercial Calculator. So yeah, I thought that would be kind of fun to do. So I did that, and then just covered it with packaging paper, Amazon packaging, wrinkled up and distressed. So yeah, so that is the Grungy Paper Bag Journal. And if you missed any of the videos that I did doing these some of these projects, I do have a list of them in my YouTube. I can't even think right now. Anyway, playlist. Well, yeah, so there is a playlist of all the things that I did to this from beginning to now. Okay, so I'll put that aside. I'm going to take that and share with some ladies. I do cards at our church with a few more ladies, so I'll be sharing that, so they're looking forward to seeing it. Okay, now what I have been planning on doing is doing a folio. I don't know which type of folio, like Nancy Piter says, the recipe. I don't know which recipe I'll use. I may use hers, I may use the Crafting Aunties, I may use somebody else's. I don't know yet. But I did pull out papers from some scrapbook paper that I have, but it's thin, so I will be backing it. But it's going to be black and white or black and cream. It'll probably be ending up black and cream because I don't like white. So I'll be distressing it with some sort of ink. but I picked out papers that I thought would be real fitting for a vintage project, which, you know, if you've been with me for any length of time, that's my thing. That's my jam, as Tim Holtz would say. So I thought I'd get these papers together and use them. I may cut these out too, all these letters, but I thought these papers were really neat and very fitting for a vintage folio. Black and, I'll just call it black and cream because it's not going to be completely white. So there's that. And then I thought this one was kind of neat with the design. It looks like old wallpaper. And then you got to have stripes when you've got vintage something or other. And then this one I thought was really good because it's already distressed looking. And I did cut a sheet out. This is in black. The other one is white with black letters. And I cut the numbers out on that one. And I'll probably do the same with this. And gotta have a few little polka dots here. And it does have like a small polka dot in between all the others, if you can see that. Same with this one, only the opposite way, but a little bit bigger dots. And then these letters. I'm going to cut them out. So those are the papers I'm going to be using, and I will be backing them with some sort of card. Don't know exactly what. And then I have my tub here. Yeah, my project tub, I call it, from Ross. Okay, so I have some lace here, cotton lace. This is some of the doily left from the spine on my paper bag journal. There's a little bit of the Tim Holtz scrap that I have, and then I did this to the ticking and stitched on it. I'll get other fabrics too, but these just happen to be a couple that I found in my stash. And then all these kind of black and white photos, I just grabbed them and put them in here. And then I found this in my stash where I had cut out some frames and then had these and the centers left. So I'll be using those for whatever. And then these tags I did a long time ago with pattern paper. You can tell that. And the sticky wall webbing. So, and then put gesso here and there on them. So I thought I'd use those in there somehow. We'll see. I don't know that I'll use all of them, but they would be real fitting for this particular project. Now, there's an underneath here too. Kind of cool, huh? Okay, here's some more of that wonderful striped tissue that I used on my other project. So I'm going to use that. I have some of these left that I thought were real vintage looking. They're gem type things, and they're sticky. So you can, use however many you want. And I got those from Dollar Tree a long time ago. And got this. So I thought I'd add those into the mix. Some of Tim Holtz tissue, and it's black and white. Okay. And then these are, I think they're numbers and letters that I did in black. Yeah, they're letters. Yeah, I think they're all letters. So I cut those out a long time ago for something else. And so I just had them in this box and found them and put them in here. And then I have some tooling here, or tulle, and paper doily here. and some of my awesome German script font book pages. Thought I'd be using those in there. And it's in a kind of a cream color paper. Put those back down there. And then these are just a digital that I cut out, and I thought I would go ahead and try and sneak some of those in there, here and there, different dates and so forth. And it has black and then the whiter cream, and then of course it has like the rest, which is okay here and there. It's not like it's strictly going to be black and cream or black and white. So have to have that. And then these are some pieces of masterboard that I had, let's see, masterboard, or no, I think they're just some items that I had glued together. Yeah, I just made just little things like that. So I'll probably use, one or two of those depending on what kind of style I end up with. Like this one's a good one here with the black and white checkered and the lace. So I got those out to use. And then the last but not least, I have my fabric measuring tape. Look at how big that is. That's going to last a long time. Yeah, it's Twill Expressions, Creative Impressions. I got this on Amazon. Yep. So anyway, I have that in here. And so yeah, I wanted to just show you guys what I am up to next. I know I've been evasive about it because I didn't want to give it away yet. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I've also I've been watching Louisa Heinzel again. I hadn't watched her for a long time because I think I just felt intimidated at what she can do, and so I have all my paste and crackle paste and everything out, probably to play with that too. And I was digging around in all my ephemera, which I have loads more, I mean loads, but I was picking out the ones that would be the best for this project, and I found these that I had cut out a long time ago. They're vintage looking numbers, and there's just all kinds of this is that sheet that I cut up. It's white with the black numbers, and then I have the black one with the white numbers. And I found these in my stash, and they're from a calendar. I totally forgot that I had them. I thought, oh my gosh, they're black and white. Yes. So I just dug through all my ephemera envelopes. I have little pouches like this, and I have all kinds of different ephemera in them. And then I found some washi type ephemera here that I have not touched in eons, and I thought it would be perfect for this. All different kinds here, and then paper ones, just all black and white or black and cream. So, and then I dug through my eyelets and my brads and I had black brads, small square ones here, but I didn't have any black eyelets. I only had white, which I can do something with my alcohol inks if I really want to. So anyway, that one got loose. There we go. So yeah, I just wanted to come out and share all this with you guys and let you know that the next time we meet, I will be starting on that. And I hope you guys join me for it, because I'm really excited about it. It's something different that I've never done before, so we'll see if I can pull it off. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, you guys, I will see you in the next video, which will be Thursday, and I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and we will get together again soon. See you soon, guys. Bye.